Okay, O-N-O-K. Terry Ashford here, 4:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here, Wednesday. Wednesday it is on June 10th, 2026. Now we're coming in here to say how much we appreciate what we saw on yesterday. Today is Wednesday, it is. It was yesterday, Tuesday, when we saw all of that. And want to share with those who did it how much we appreciated it. What we're sharing with you is that the little political system that you're supposed to be trusting in is running around calling you names through the images that they all together. Well, we already knew that. That's why we didn't like those people, as they're opening and closing their legs in crime scenes of hoping to get a little pussy in some man's mouth. It's a terrible thing to know what we know and to see it in action. All the little hooker schemes are trying to distract and disrupt you. Opening and closing, even the little pussy. Don't make no sense. That hooker. That's why nobody want them. That's why they have to force people to be with them. The evil of those honkies is terrible. This morning we had a little incident, and we had to go ahead and sprout it right on out for them. They don't want to get what you're saying, that we don't like you. So we had to tell them and fight about it. Look at the honker now. She's here, wanna share a pussy. It's a disgust, little honky horse, all over the place. Terry Ashford here. We came here to tell you a little bit more on Wednesday, June 10th, about how that match was won. That showed the smartest man is the man to beat. Yeah. And we're talking about the winners of the men's finals, French Open 2026. Let us talk a little bit about how it was on. Alexander, number 2 seed, Zurich of Germany, defeated the Flavio Camboli. Let's go ahead and make sure that name is correct here for you. It's Flavio Camboli. He's from Italy. We'll talk about how it was won. Now we look at a 24-year-old Florence, Italy native. Though actually it was his birthplace. He's 6 feet tall, 163 pounds. He started playing professional tennis there in 2020, which gives him 6 years on the tour. Plays right-handed there. He's made some lots of money here for this year alone, about $8 million. He's made this year alone, and he was in the French Open finals, and he wrapped her right on up. Some of the players that he defeated right there included his fellow Italian Matteo Arnaldo, in which that was considered, but would not have been considered a win because it was a walkover. But then he got up to meet the smartest guy there, with all that big mouth that they do over there. Big mouth. They want to do something. They got the smart guy who sat there, was quiet, popped it off for him, took him out. That's what tennis is all about. One of the reasons why I chose tennis as the sport that was for me, because the tennis that you see on the tennis court for me is a lot like the billiards game I had inside of my house before I was robbed. And being robbed is something that people go through, but very, very few people get gang robbed. So some of the shots that I hit on the tennis courts, some of the same shots that I hit on the pool table. When I used to practice one game every night before I go to bed or went to bed, that made me strong. So I brought some game and some shots on the tennis court that they didn't understand, and she's still shooting that leg over. Like that leg got some things going on right there in between it. We want y'all to take a look at it. We want you to take a look at it and take a look at how inappropriate this third world nation person is on America's soil, around American educated, industrialized people. You tell me that's not inappropriate? You should have seen her earlier opening and closing, spreading eagle style crime scenes of a hooker on America's soil. She should learn how to keep her legs closed. Stop bothering people. But she doesn't get it. So we make sure everybody sees her harassing. We make sure everybody see her harassing. She's shaking the cellulite on her leg so that you can see it. Look. I'm not gonna worry about getting no photographs for you. Everybody who have eyes can see it. Hookers and Hookervilles and whores and brought onto American soil, invading the lives of the aristocratic people that has education here on the American soil, and she's aiming to disrupt the black progress. Brought herself right on into the black neighborhoods to do it. Selling pussy that we're sniping for you right here. She's selling the visual view of flabbergasting cellulitis pussy. And we find it offensive. We found it offensive. Brought to